Okay, I'm recording. Hello, what's up, guys? It's your boy BC. Welcome back with another video. Alright, I'm gonna make a video. Don't know how long it's going to be. And I'm recording the while I'm playing Minecraft with K and K. So yeah. So if you guys don't know about the whole John situation, I wanted to record this because I know you guys. What? Go subscribe to her. Anyway, because as I know, because the thing is, when I was live streaming yesterday, I actually had someone on my chat saying, do you know about the John situation? Because I didn't, I had no idea what they were talking about, but I do now, and well, I do now. I was really confused because I was live streaming and I was like, oh, I guess you heard about the John situation. I was like, no, I didn't, because I don't look on Twitter. It was the whole Twitter drama was to do with John, the famous films, and the Orange Crew. So basically, what happened was John did something. Not like recently. He did something in his past, and he got like they I don't know how they knew, but I think he told and then said something in the whole Twitter drama and started anything. And obviously, you know, John back then John was a teenager and he regrets what he did now. And he's 22 now, and I could read out the whole paragraph here up on Twitter. But before I'm gonna note something before I read that. Alright. So before I talk about the whole John situation, I'm gonna miss John because you know he was the best character. I'm gonna just talk about ignore what Kay is saying. So I'm obviously on the server. What the FNAF roleplay is gonna keep on. So well, this is a calf. If you know, this is a daycare. All the way down there's a house. And then that would think is a thing. That's a bit soon. And this is a modded server, so it's gonna be more, I guess, more bad. Yeah, so that's basically it, and the FNAF series is going on here. The new thing's still gonna be up in here. The episode 2 is gonna come out today or tomorrow. And the house is, and I need to announce that I am doing a new, I am gonna do like a house planting roleplay with like kids, 2 kids, and looking after. You don't need to know the whole storyline behind it because that's just ruins it. So yeah, back to the whole big thing of this video of the John situation. Right. So basically, what I just said that happened to John. Something happened in the drama between Brian blah blah, the Origins blah blah team, John, stuff like that, and obviously people got involved. Like always, you know, that's drama. So basically with John, he did something wrong, and the Origins team fought and kicked him out the roleplay. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So it's basically Jazz, Giles, and John basically doesn't exist anymore. John, well, the person. Oh yeah, and left him. Sorry, I forgot. I left him. So he ain't just kicked out the Ordnance roleplay. He's kicked out the whole set. It's like Brian's roleplay. Also, he's kicked out that as well. Because what happened? To be fair, it's a fucked up thing. Like I said, teenagers do fucked things. Because they're teenagers, they're young, so you know they do what they can do when they're young. Yeah, example, like I'm coming from a teenager myself. I have done some messed up things, not fucked up, because I think before I try to think before I do them. But I'm not pointing it to anything. I'm just saying, boys, when they're teenagers, they can do more fucked up things. I'm not gonna say what, but boys can do. I'm not pointing out. I'm not saying I'm not pointing this out towards the boys, and that ain't happening. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, when boys are teenagers, the more of them mess around and fuck up, and do fucks up stuff. And I'm not. If boys, are you watching this? I'm not saying you guys are fucked up. No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying some boys can be very messed up when they're teenagers. They can do many things, and I ain't gonna say. But I know for a fact, I know some boys myself, but they're not messed up. They're good people. But I'm just saying, some boys are not the best. Some boys can use you, some boys can stuff like that. Yeah, they can be dirty. Come on, like that's normal. I'm dirty. I'm dirty myself, but like, anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not definitely neck.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Stop recording.
Okay. Bye.
Keep it down.
Hi. Anyway, back to this issue. Back to this situation. Anyway. Yeah. So I was talking about that some boys can be messed up. Like John, he did something he regrets to a girl. I don't know if it was legal age, but back then he was 2019. When he was 18 at the time, and the girl was 16 or 15 at the time. She's the one who asked him out. I don't want to say too much. I'm just getting from my mind, and this is not a script because this is from my head. What I've put into it and heard from other people. I don't go into it that much. That's probably why I didn't know. But if I could go into it, I probably would know a lot more. But I still people telling me I know. But I know the situation now. I'm glad the person whoever said the live stream, I know the live. I know what you're talking about. But anyway, back to the show. So John tweeted out a couple things saying, at first he tweeted out saying, I don't know, I haven't got the tweet up, but I've already got it. What? Yeah, we don't this. Anyway, so I'm not reading anything, I'm just remembering what on top of my head. So basically John said, he said on his, basically what I heard, basically at first when he first tweeted out, it sounded like he was blaming them. But he wasn't, because at the time he was really upset. What? I'm trying to speak, yeah, I'm trying to be quiet. Anyway, so, when he first tweeted out, he sounded like he was blaming them, but he wasn't actually blaming them. He was upset, but he was stressed all the time. So, I have got the other tweet up. Let's get that up. Alright, let me go look. So this is his tweet. Anyway, so this is I just looked up. So this is what he's done. So, like I said, what he did when he was younger, and got kicked out, the whole thing. Yes, it's not really important. I've been idle for too long, but that doesn't matter. Right, so basically, oh god. So basically, what happened. Why so simple? So basically, what happened? What he said. This on the 16th of December. This was, and this is what so he said, I would like to apologise for the videos I posted. Wait, what? He posted videos. He did post videos. He probably deleted them, but anyway, I've heard that. And in the videos, basically people say in the videos he sounded like he was blaming someone. So, but he didn't. He's not actually blaming them. So this is what he said. He said, I would like to apologise for the videos I posted on Twitter earlier regarding the situation. I was emotional and I admit that I did not handle it well, misrepresented the situation. Now, because the situation I was emotional, I did blah blah blah, misrepresented the situation. Now that some time has passed, I'm writing this to correct myself and make a proper apology. I misread the timeline. I saw 5 years ago, but this happened 3 years ago. That's on me. I want to make this clear. It's my fault, not hers. Although my apology came out as a possibly victim blaming I was, I still am incredibly emotional at the moment. I want to make as clear as possible. This is not the victim's fault in any way. I am at fault here. Regarding my age, I just turned 22, and 3 years ago I would have just turned 19. I don't want to make an excuse for any of my actions. That any of my actions. But emotional criticism, blah blah blah. I can't criticism. Well, whatever. In my life, still actually before we met, and it caused me to form an emotional attachment to her in my grief. I don't want to use this as an excuse. I should have known better. I know better now, and why it to be in the future. We tried to date around Thanksgiving 2017. It ended the same day. It started. She was 16 at this time. I was 19. So I was like 16. I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. Let's go apart. I dated someone else after it ended. After we grew up, and some time passed. We messaged, but it was no conversation. I know I apologized to them before. I know that doesn't make it any better. I'm sorry for all I let down. As I let down, I would be better. I can never make it to good. My intention was never groom. My intention was never to groom someone. If you don't know, groom it basically means that I say that. Someone I made a several laps of judgment that cannot be excused during the time during my life. If there was any errors in here, I am truly sorry. I want to apologize, but it came off as a blaming, and that's not okay. Please do not message or harass the person. I won't name them for that reason. Please be kind to one another. I love you all. Thank you for being there. I talk to you when I talk to you. So that was his first tweet saying what the situation was. So basically, he dated someone when they were 16, but he was 19, and that is a ageism, big ageism. And to be fair, like I said, in my opinion, yeah, they kicked him off. Well, yeah, to be fair, I don't blame them. They kicked him off because what he did was wrong. But that was in the past. He knows he shouldn't do that. He shouldn't do that at all. And he regrets that. But in my opinion, if I had to buy the set, if I had a team, I would at least give them a chance. But then at the same time, I don't know because that's just me. But I agree with the team and Brian who said the kicking him out because what he did was wrong. I agree with him. Yeah, that was very wrong. That was very wrong to do with him. But like, he's sorry. And the girl who did that, yeah. Yeah, so that was a tweet. That was one tweet, and I've read this tweet earlier. So he did this one tweet, and this last one, and I will read that to you now. The last statement. He did the last statement, and his last statement was long, and it more. Yeah. So this was on the same. This was yesterday. So first, I would like to apologize to. So this is what John says. What the fuck? That's not what. Anyway. So this is what John says. First, I would like to apologize to everyone, and especially to YSA. I'm aware that my past actions were wrong, and I'm deeply embarrassed about what happened. I'd like to tell my side of the story since this has came out. Second, I am not a groomer, and he will tell you. He's telling you guys what grooming is now. The definition of a groomer is grooming is when someone builds a relation, trust, and emotional connection with a child or young person, so they can manipulate, exploit, and abuse them. Children or young people who are groomed can be sexually abused, exploited, and objectified. He's definitely not that, because I know he's not that, because he's not that kind of person. But like, you know. And then this is other things he said. Thirdly, I am not a paedophile or anything. The sort of, especially not a legal statement. At the claim, she was consenting and aged 16 years old, and both Loretta and Georgia or whatever when we actually had a relationship. And in her own TikTok video, she herself says that nothing ever happened between us up until after her 16th birthday. Even though we jokingly flirted and talked, there was no connection, and most of all, nothing physically ever happened. Nothing online ever happened until she was already 16. On July of 17 is when I began talking to YSA. I don't know how to spell that. YSA. Like, at that month, I had a death in my family this past. This part is not intended as an excuse, but for the sake of the full story. So, any form of nice attention, excuse the sake of the full story. So, any form of nice attention was something I held on to deal during that time. I didn't think that what I did was wrong. I didn't send any photographs, nor did I never attempt to meet her. We flirted for a bit. I never demanded anything. I never forced anything. I didn't ask for it. I didn't look back on it. Now, while she was 15 and I was 18. I regret it. It was a big mistake. I learned from it. I got told and exposed to many people without understanding. I understand the mistake I made. I knew of the 3 years difference. I knew of the 3 years difference. 3 years I've dated for 12 years. I think it's in November 25th of 23rd, 27th, November 23rd, November 2017. After she had turned 16 and I was 19. We dated, she asked me out, and I thought this age difference at the time was legal, but okay. But after we got on the consent laws, I found out it was, but like I said before, we never ever met up, and we're nowhere near physically near each other, and no sexual focus or videos were ever shared between us. We began to distance in December 2017 because that's when I met someone else and became close to them. YSA and I had brief conversations in January 2018. The next time was August 2018. Last time was October 2019, but they were all just casual conversation, nothing to note. I understand that YSA has not forgiven me for this, and I understand before I did not intend to attempt to traumatize her. Nothing I can do or say seems to be able to fix that what happened. I know I did something wrong, yes, but I know also didn't do anything illegal. So we didn't do anything illegal. So yeah, it was just outright embarrassing, and it should not have happened, not because of the age, because I regret my interaction with her as a person. A lot of friends have cut me from their recording teams and projects, whatever. This is completely oh my god. Wait, there you go. You have to bet. Completely understand since they want to be able to do what is the best. I would like to continue and move on while I have learned that I made a stupid mistake as a dumb teenager, and to keep making content because it was like to do feel like it's what I'm good at. I wish my friends the best. Due to my slander and discussions from my family, showing them everything that was happening. Everything that has happened. They has to take legal action to get to her. Again, showing everything what has happened. They're waiting to take legal actions against her for these reasons. We get to the surface. Slandering my name and trashing my career online. I don't know what that means. Basically, maybe saying shouting his name, or I don't know what that actually means. But take whatever. What is defended as grooming is not what happened. I am being labelled as a paedophile when that is simply not true. The agreement is not what happened. I'm being labelled as a paedophile when that is simply not true. Even at legal stands, this is no joke. It has been taken too far. No. I'm so sorry to my friends and viewers. We have seen this side of me. I already had moved past it and learned. I understand that some of you will not forgive me, and that is completely valid. I will try to be better. Thank you for reading. Alright, so I'm a viewer of John myself. I haven't actually watched his videos for quite a while, but I'm a viewer and a subscriber for himself. I forgive him because that was when he was younger, and myself, I'm a teenager reading that, a 15-year-old. Yeah, teenagers can be very dumb and do stupid, silly stuff, and that is true because. That is very true because the teenagers, and I've said at the beginning of the video, can be very silly. And yeah, so as the actions was happening of me being adding John in the series and stuff like that, as an announcement of that, John left any of his characters he's played in the FNAF roleplay team of one, he ain't gonna be in my videos. So John himself, Giles won't be in his. John himself, Giles, Jazz won't be any of my videos, and so I'm gonna miss him. But as the statement what happened, he's not going to be any of it. He's not going to be mentioned. He's not like I hardly post any of famous films, but the videos I've posted with John. But if I post another famous film video in the future, it's not going to be with John or any of the characters who played him. So, yeah. So, that's what's happened from the statement which has happened. Is not going to be any of my videos or mentioned at all. I'm sorry, but if you guys want them to be in, well, I don't know if I will. I don't know if they will, because what happened. But what has John done? What has John done in the series, in the past? Well, that's his fault, and I don't blame him, because teenagers can be very stupid. If I did something like that, I'll probably regret myself. And I already regret many things in my life. So obviously, because obviously as you're a teenager, when you grow up, you learn your mistakes and you know what you've done wrong. So that's what happens. And I'm 15 now, so I know for the future. Yeah, I already regret things now and stuff like that. Just got nothing else to say. But yes, that's about it. So obviously he regrets what he did when he was a teenager and stuff like that. So I forgive him, and not many people, maybe not many people will forgive him. But like I said, it's just past. It's past. You just need to move on and try, and like teenagers can be very silly, and like to all the teenagers out there, if you do something silly and like something really silly and messed up now, in the future you probably are going to regret it. That's why you need to be careful what you do now anyway. Like that's why I try and be careful with what I do myself now, because I know for a fact I could regret it in the future, because that's just what happens. I already regret things now. So everyone, hope you liked the video. Enjoy your holidays. I hope you have a nice Christmas and a New Year's. Yeah. I'm working on a video. Like I said at the beginning of the video, that and I am working on a video. It's nearly done. And the FNAF, like I said in the beginning of the video, FNAF 2 episode is going to come out today or tomorrow. And the new one I'm working on, the trailer is going to come out, I don't know when, but yeah. Hope you all guys understand what's going on now. And don't give John any hate, please, and don't give anyone any hate. Don't give anyone hate. Don't go to John and give him hate what he did, because that's when he was younger, and he regrets it now, and he's sorry for it. And he's been kicked out and has his birthdays. So people who have John and any of his characters in this series in the video now, any videos now, what they do, they don't publish it. But as for the other channels, I don't know, because the other channel they do is like the other channel is where there is the other channel after we make. See. Anyway, as other channels I don't know. Like, because John is in a team with him, with Davis and Juan, and it will play. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, because that's not to do with that. I don't know if that's, but that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, I just have to see what happens. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's that one, because nobody here doesn't really perfect. Like, he's still gonna do content. He said that he's still gonna do content because he still was doing it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, I know this is a long video. If you got to the comment down below, I got to the end of the video. So I would carry on playing my stuff. Stupid. Anyway, be careful what you do. Think about what you do. Think about what you do before you do it, because that's what you need to know. Because if you do it, and then you think it's stupid, you can't really do it. It's still off because you did it. So think about what you do first before you do stuff. Now guys, see you in the next video. Anyway guys, love ya. Peace out. Stay safe.